started playing guitar when I was pretty young. To when I was asked to join Shadow, got asked to play bass. I was like, yeah, I can do that. I would say bass, it's a challenge in itself. Everybody thinks like, oh, bass is just like an easier version of guitar, but it's really not. Your hands are working just as hard, if not harder, and you know, you're going just as fast. I started out playing guitar, but playing bass is just as fun, just as rewarding.
Then you're 16. It might be. I don't know. We could. Yeah, you want to hold on, wait.
When I was really young, like maybe 7, I used to go on MTV.com and watch music videos, and I saw a video for Faint by Linkin Park. That was the first like metal song I ever heard, I think. And then I just started to get into like Slipknot and Killswitch Engage, As I Lay Dying, all those type of metalcore bands and stuff. I think what made me want to play, I felt like I could relate with how that type of music is released and expressed. Because I always knew I wanted to be a musician of some sort, but it was just that type of music with that energy that kind of pulled me in and made me want to dive into like playing guitar and singing and playing bass and all that stuff. I had known Chris since 2014, really long time. My old band opened up a show for his other band, Currents, and we became acquainted, and then I met Ben as well a little bit later on. So I was always like friends with these guys. So yeah, the process of joining wasn't really anything crazy. Like I said, I had known these guys for a while, and I just joined up with them, and we just meshed really well. This was one of my tour tools.
I prefer emo rap.
What is it? Pretty cool.
I'm just wondering if it needs to be in the low string for that part too, or if it's fine this one. What do you think? You like that? It blends for the guitar more, which I like. I just don't want it to like be thin sounding, but maybe it'll be fine.
So yeah, this recording process for this album was a lot more thorough, a lot more tight-knit. I drove up to Chris's studio here in Beacon. You know, the whole tracking process for bass on this album was basically just a collaborative effort between me and Chris. You know, him being the main songwriter, and I think that works best. I think this was our first time trying it, and I think for like our first time really sitting down and just collaborating on what the bass should be like for this album, it went really well. So like the first half of it would be the hammer-ons, and then the latter half would be a descending sweep. Yeah. Something like that. Just for some variation. When it comes to playing live, like playing parts that you feel work best for that song and whatever you're most comfortable with, it's definitely cool to just have your own footprint on any work of art, whether it's music or anything like that. So yeah, that's definitely, I think, the best part of it and the most fulfilling part. I just think it's cool when every member of the band can at least have some sort of input and have their part on whatever the music being released is. I think that's definitely one of the best parts of it, when, you know, nobody's being left out and everybody's getting their hand in whatever it is, whether it's writing or the recording process. There's a lot of cool parts that I really like from the album. The second song off the album is called Sorry and King. That one, I just love how chaotic and intense the strings and orchestras get in that song. Is just probably right now that's been my favorite. There's a song on the album entitled Of Fury. Really like kind of spooky vibe to that song, and really fun song to play.
I don't know. I feel like I might overuse it.
No, never. Look at the success Killswitch Engage has had. My expectations from this album, just the same thing as always. You know, hope that people can continue to get something from the music and connect with the music and just, you know, see what we're doing and, you know, rock with it. Pretty much that's pretty much all I've ever had in mind for whenever I release any music. Just all the people out there to be able to, you know, listen and take something from it, or if this album will be able to help you get through, you know, one day better than the last day. And I think we've done our job.
The time was right.